Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for October 9th, 2025. The character The Watcher and the modifiers all start with 5 colorless cards. Diverse cards are not restricted by your character, and Midas enemies drop turn per shimmer gold, but you can no longer smith the rest sides. Playing a little later than usual, I'll try to be a little earlier tomorrow. I see Gold Bear and Pelts here tied with 1441. That's both great score. Congratulations there. Let's see what I can do here. So first, 5 colorless cards. Oof, not a huge fan of any of these actually. Oh yeah, these are really disappointing. Jack of all trades might be good. The rest, not that great. Alright, well, at least Enlightenment will hit both Eruption and Vigilance, so hopefully I can draw it frequently enough with them. Alright, so in terms of leads, I only see 2 lead paths. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. A little disappointing. If I start left and then turn right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The second on the right gives me 1, 2, 3, 3, okay. And then far right side gives me just 3 also. Alright, so I think the best path is to start left and then turn right. That way I'll get 2 leads and 5 question mark rooms. Okay. Alright, so got the lice here. Alright, let's do Jack of all trades for a magnetism. Yeah, Enlightenment would have been great here, huh? Let's do Sadistic Nature, Secret Weapon, a Strike. I wonder if I could do something like, what should I do? You know what? I think I'll accept a little bit of damage. So let's do Eruption, then Strike, and then Defend. This way I only take 5 damage. I think any other way I would have taken either 5 or more. And this way I can easily kill here. Beautiful. Alright, Flamebeard, Compile Driver, Foresight. Flamebeard is a decent card. Not for the Slime Boss. And I already have a lot of skills. All my colorless cards were skills, right? So for the Gremlin Knob, I will need attacks. So even though I don't really need Compile Driver, I think I will take it just to have a bit more attack cards in my deck. Alright, there's the Enlightenment in a turn where I don't need it, of course. A little frustrating, but fine. Let's do Strike. I probably should have blinded this guy to be able to kill it, because now I'm going to be weakened. Luckily, this guy's not attacking, so I can do something like Eruption, Strike, and then Secret Weapon, the Compile Driver. That's exactly where I wanted to take it. Okay. And this turn, I should be able to kill with a Strike. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, Blur, Searing Blow, Beam Cell. As much as I like more attacks, I don't want Searing Blow, and I think, actually... Now, Beam Cell would be nice with the Sadistic Nature. Okay, let me take... Blur is a good defensive card, though. Fine, let's take the Blur. I think just because it is a good defensive card, I'll take it. Alright, here I got my first Curse Injury, as well as the Golden Idol, and I'm 25% more gold. Here I could remove the injury, but no, I think I'll just move on. Let's save the gold for later. Okay, really hoping to get a nice attack out of this card reward. Should I do Eruption? So this will be 24, 30. No, that's not enough. Let's do Sadistic Nature. Then I guess I'll draw... yeah, I don't know. Sure, let's get a Strike. I'll do Defend, and then let's do another Strike here. Probably should have saved the Miracle for when I was in Wrath. Yeah, that probably was a little too premature. Luckily, I can play the Blur here. That should allow me to defend next turn. Okay. Alright, and then here, should I risk Eruption? Let's do Eruption, Compile Driver, and then... Oh, no. Okay, at least I'm not taking any damage. Okay. Yeah, I thought the Sadistic Nature would deal more damage, but it didn't. Perfect. Strike Armaments, go for the ice. I mean, no, I don't think I can really go for a Strike deck. I think I'll take the go for the ice. Okay. Alright, as I feared, it is the Gremlin Knob. I don't have any potions. I think I have to risk the Eruption and just hope something amazing happens next turn. I don't think I can deal 53 damage, though. It's only the small attack incoming still. It's going to be pretty much impossible. Wait. Okay, I spoke too soon. I guess there's always a small chance of getting the panic button. Okay, now it's impossible though, right? Let's do Sadistic Nature, go for the ice. I am not that far off, unfortunately. Ah, that's a bummer. I am very close, just needed 4 more damage. Alright. That's the best I could have done here, right? Okay, fine. No chance of perfecting. A Tiny Chest. Before I take that, let's first grab a Conclude. Great OE damage card. So, do I want Tiny Chest? It will definitely give me a few relics, maybe 2 throughout the whole run, but it might decrease the chance of getting curses, so I think I will skip it. Yeah, let's skip it. A little risky, but I think I will do that. Alright, Conclude would be great if I can draw it. Let's first see what the Jack of all trades gives me. Discovery gives me Meditate, Distraction, Third Eye. Yeah, fine. Let's see. Distraction, Escape Plan. Okay. Let's get rid of you. And then I'll do Go for the Ice, and let's do a Defend here. Okay. Unfortunately, this guy will make me weakened. Oh, I have to be careful. I'm losing a lot of HP, which I didn't really want. Let's grab the Conclude. That is 9. Ooh, actually does not kill as much as I would like it to kill. Let's double defend here and then do Conclude. Okay. And then here, Eruption and Strike is not going to be enough. Let's do Blind, Strike, Blur. I should have, again, blinded this guy because of Sadistic Nature, right? That would have allowed me to save a little bit of HP. But I think that is fine because I should be able to kill here. Good. Alright, Blade Dance, Dodge and Roll in Flame. Blade Dance is always a nice card to have, so let's pick that up. And then I'm going on the right to get 2 more question mark rooms. I did that correctly, right? Yeah, left side would only give me 1 more question mark room. At least I can heal back up, so that's nice. And then here I got Bottle Lightning. I'll pick up, choose a skill, so I should come with this card in your hand. Honestly, I don't know what that should be. Should that be the secret weapon? It would allow me to grab any attack I want. It could also be the Blur, the Blind. I think I'm going to use Secret Weapon, which does mean I won't be able to go for Pauper unless I'm willing to remove 2 rare cards. Okay, you know what? Just because there is a chance I might go for Pauper, let's not take the Secret Weapon. Instead, honestly, I don't know. Yeah, fine, let's take the Blur. Sure, why not? I might need some block. And then the good thing with Blur is even if I don't get attacked on turn 1, I can save that block for another turn. Here, I'm going to grab the Conclude before I'm weakened. Let's do Sadistic Nature, blind you, then do Blur and Conclude. Okay, so that way I will take a little bit of damage here. And then I should be able to get rid of you guys with 2 simple attacks. Okay, we got a block potion, that's nice. Buffer, Doom and Gloom, Twin Strike. Oh man, how badly do I want Pauper? Promise I won't be able to upgrade the buffer. I think I'm going to try to go for Pauper. Let's take the Doom and Gloom to try to get Overkill at some point as well. Okay. The Fungi Beasts here, let's do Jack of all trades for a Thinking Ahead. And then I'll do Blind, Blur, Defend, and Compile Driver. Okay. Alright, not being attacked here, that's nice. Secret Weapon gives me, yeah, probably the Doom and Gloom, let's do that. Then Strike and go for the Ice, okay. And then here I just need Conclude, beautiful. Alright, no troubles here. We got an Essence of Steel Potion, Claw, Dropkick, Tranquility. I might pick up the Tranquility. I don't have any vulnerability, otherwise the Dropkick would not have been a bad idea. Let's take the Tranquility, though. Okay. Alright, Sentries. I do have 2 AoE damage cards. Will that be enough? Secret Weapon would give me a Conclude or an Eruption. Very tempted to do the Eruption because I have the Enlightenment. So if I do the Enlightenment, this would be 20. This is 29, and then I think the Blade Dance is enough. Let's do Eruption. Then Blade Dance, so 2 shivs, then a 3rd shiv here, then do Doom and Gloom. It is risky though, it is risky. I need to come up with a lot of damage next turn, and I played both the Conclude and Doom and Gloom, so I lost all my AoE damage cards. I have enough here though, beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. Enlightenment saved me here actually. Got White Beast Statue, Potions, always supply combat rewards. I don't think I'll take the Snake Oil though. I'm happy with the potions I have. Consecrated Loop or Uppercut. Uppercut is pretty good, although it would be great if I could get it upgraded too. Okay, so all of these are buffing. So I think I might try to go for Overkill with the Doom and Gloom, right? Yeah, let's get that out of the way. Let's do Blur, Defend, and I don't actually will play any attack because the Doom and Gloom might deal too much damage, so I don't want to deal too much damage myself. Alright, so let's do Vigilance, Defend. Although I probably should get rid of this guy because it is attacking me by the most, 7. I wouldn't want that. Alright, Backline is attacking me for 5. Beautiful. So, yeah, let's do Doom and Gloom. Okay. And then I can, let's see what this gives me. Nothing super useful. Let's do Defend. Alright. So I have to get rid of these 2, keep the Backline alive, and then wait for the Dark Orb to grow. So, oh, but the problem is I can't evoke the Dark Orb. Well, the only way to evoke is to play the Doom and Gloom again, which unfortunately will kill. Okay, never mind. I need to figure out a better way to get Overkill there. Alright, let's do Blade Dance here, then Blind you. 1 shiv is enough. 2 shiv. Actually, let's Compile Driver, another shiv for this guy, and then 1 more shiv and wait. Okay. Yeah. Good thing I realized that. Otherwise, I would have wasted a lot of time, and yeah, would not have noticed that. We got a Flex Potion, which I don't think I'll take. Sash of Collector Halt. Collect is interesting. Let's take Sash of again. I think my deck is lacking some good attack cards at the moment. I got a shop, which is great because I have lots of gold. So I could duplicate a starter card. I could duplicate the Eruption if I wanted. Too bad it's not upgraded. Dark Imperia might give me enough max HP. Let's take it. One of you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. Do I want Orichalcum? It's not bad. But then I will barely have enough gold for cards. I think I will take the Genetic Algorithm. Try to use it as much as I can. Scrape is not bad. Metallic is fine. Yeah, fine. Let's Dolly Smear. Pick up an additional copy of a card in your deck. Let's Dolly Smear the Eruption. So that way I can still go for Highlander, which I obviously have to do. Should I have... Oh, actually, I can't afford removing card. Alright, let's see if I get... Actually, I can afford a potion, but no, I think I'm good. I should have considered... If I'm going for Pauper, I should remove the rare cards. I should start removing them, but hopefully I'll be able to remove them later on. Alright, Slime Boss, let's do Blur, Strike, Sash Whip. The Blur was probably not really necessary there. Okay. Alright, definitely want to do Eruption. Jackal Trades gives me Mind Blast, which, 38? Not as much as I like. The Blade Dance will only be 24. But this way I also save the Miracle. Alright, let's keep the Miracle. I might need it later. Okay. I had an Energy Potion. I could have considered playing that. Okay, luckily I do think I have enough here, so I can do Metallicized, Compile Driver, and Conclude. Not as much as I'd like, but, you know, 55 is not a bad split value. Unfortunately, the backliner is attacking me here. Let's do Uppercut. Okay, yeah, the Sadistic Nature was great there. I can also do Blind here. Beautiful. And then I kind of want to do Drunk Algorithm. Is that weird? I'm a little worried that if this guy decides to attack me next turn, no, I think I'm gonna do Miracle, Scrape, get rid of the backliner, and then I don't think I need to Secret Weapon anything. Let's do Genetic Algorithm. Okay. Okay, luckily I'm not being attacked. That's good. Let's do Eruption. Strike will transform. Should I? Wait, so the enemy will transform at 27. Let's do Go for the Ice and then wait. Okay. Hoping to transform at a much better value. Although I know I am being attacked this turn. Yeah, I can do Uppercut and that should be enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. Not too much trouble there. We've got a Snecko Push, which I'll skip once again. Really tempting rare cards, but let's try to go for Pauper. I think this deck is doing fine without rare cards. I will probably... Ooh, if I can no longer rest at rest sites, I can't do anything at rest sites, but I don't really like the other cards, so let's say Coffee Drip again. Energy at the start of return, you can no longer rest at rest sites. Now, I do have to start being a little bit more careful about my HP. I did lose a lot of HP on Act 1. I mean, I had to rest because of Midas, but it was kind of nice, so now I don't have that luxury anymore. Alright, 2 Elite Path. They will all merge with this Elite and 1 more question mark room before and after. Up until this point, if I get down the left, I'll just get 1 question mark room. Middle, I'll get 0, okay? And then right side, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 3, plus the 2 I have later on, which should help me get the Mystery Mission modifier, so let's try that. Alright, Sphere Guardian. Let's do... Should I do the Eruption? A little risky, but let's do it. Let's do Eruption, then Uppercut. Okay. Might be hard to deal 50 damage here. Yep. Good thing I have Vigilance. Yeah, let's do Vigilance. I should have done the Strike first. That was silly. I should have done the Strike while I was in Wrath, right? Okay. Another 20. Let's do Secret Weapon. What? Sash Whip? No. Doom and Gloom. Let's take the Scrape. And then do Enlightenment, and I can play all my attacks. So Strike, Scrape, go for the S is great. Then do Doom and Gloom, and Conclude. Unfortunately, I'm taking a little bit of damage. Instead of the Go for the S, if I took a better attack card, I think that might have been enough to allow me to kill... Wait, should I play... I would love to play Genetic Algorithm if I can defend here. You know what? I'll accept a little bit of damage, just so I can play Genetic Algorithm. Okay. Yeah, because I need to start getting it upgraded, otherwise I am in trouble. Let's do Strike, Sash Whip, and that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, got a Liquid Bronze Potion, which I'll skip. Pressure Points, Fire Breathing, Body Slam. And Pressure Points, I do have Sadistic Nature, and it's pre-upgraded. I don't think I like the other two. Let's take the Pressure Points. Not a card I usually take, but it might be worth here. Okay, Chosen. Starting off with 2 Eruption, it's annoying. Let's double defend, and then just play the Strike. Okay. And then here, let's do Pressure Point, Strike, play the Shivs, and then do Conclude. Okay. Alright, another 10. Let's do Go for the Ice first, then Scrape. Okay, Sadistic Nature, Compile Driver, Blind, and yeah, I guess I'll do a Defend here. Okay. 20. This is with weakness, right? That's frustrating. Let's do Uppercut. Okay. I actually don't need much. Yeah, I think rather than waiting for the... yeah, I'll just kill here. I don't want to wait for Genetic Algorithm. I don't want to wait or take 20 damage at least. I think with the Coffee Drip I have enough energy, so let's take a Colorless Potion over the Energy Potion. Tranquility, Headbutt, Inner Peace. Already have the Tranquility. Inner Peace is not bad for card draw. Let's take it. And then going this way, right? Remove a card. You know what? For 75 gold, let's remove one of the rare cards. I like both of them, but I kind of am relying on the Sadistic Nature slightly more, so let's remove the Secret Weapon first. And then here, transform a card. Should I transform the Sadistic Nature? Yeah, it might give me another, hopefully non-rare card. Yeah, Purity. Not a huge fan, but, you know, that way I don't have to remove another card. And I got a membership card. Beautiful. 50% discount on all products. We can also afford the Toxic Egg whenever you add a skill into deck upgraded. And unfortunately, I can't afford the Thread Needle, but I hope that it was fine. Here, should I take the Wish and then remove that later on? No, 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 no. It might be too difficult to remove later on, so let's not do that. Instead, let's grab Sucker Punch, Outmaneuver. I don't think I'll do Storm. I also don't think I need any of the potions. Let's save the gold for later. I don't have any rare cards now anymore, right? Yeah, beautiful. Okay. And that Thread Needle might have been nice. 4-plate armor is nothing to laugh at. Can help you quite a bit. Alright, here let's do Metallicize, Blind, Blur, Genetic Algorithm, and yeah, wait, no need to play the priority here. Okay. 12 incoming. This is with weakness, and I can apply more. Beautiful. Actually, I can play everything here, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And next turn, it's 15. Okay, there is the Enlightenment. Let's see what Jack of all trades gives me. Ooh, interesting. So I can do Enlightenment, Apotheosis. Unfortunately, let's do Uppercut, Compile Driver. Unless I drink the block potion, I'll risk it, but I still have to deal a lot of damage next turn. Alright, 16. I can do Eruption, Sash Whip, a Strike. Vigilance is only 12, 15. I'm one short. Can I do Pressure Points? No, I think I should do a Strike that deals way more damage. Let me see if this gives me a way to kill. No, but it does give me a panic button. That's actually not enough. Oh, no. Yeah, fine. So I have to do Vigilance, then do panic button as well. Oh, I can do pressure points. Okay, good. Alright. And then here I need 20. Eruption, Doom and Gloom. Alright, so I can save the Essence of Steel for a better fight. Good. Ceramic Fish, when we add a card to deck, gain 9 gold, a Speed Potion, and I would love Echo Form. A Sweep Beam is nice, Ball Lightning is nice. I think I'll take Ball Lightning to have another way to evoke the Dark Orb. Actually, no, let's take the Sweep Beam for card draw. I think I need more card draw at the moment. Alright, here I got the Snake Plant not being attacked on turn 1. That's good. Let's just do Blur, Inner Peace, Strike, and conclude. Okay. Enlightenment, sometimes it's great and sometimes it's kind of useless, right? I guess that's the nature of that card. Let's do Uppercut to apply weakness. Defend, unfortunately, only gives me a little bit of block. I think I'll play the Doom and Gloom instead. Okay. Another 21. Oof. Alright, let's do Eruption, then Vigilance, and then Defend. I should have played the Strike while I was in Wrath, of course. A little worried that I'm taking too much damage now. Okay. Let's do Blade Dance, Pressure Points. I can play everything here, so let's do this, and then Outmaneuver. Okay. And then here, let's do Eruption, Compile Driver. The weakness is actually getting a little annoying. Oh no, and I cannot exit Wrath, right? And I cannot deal enough damage. I have to Tranquility, never mind. Right. Let's do Genetic Algorithm, Defend, Tranquility, and another Defend here. Might have considered drinking the Speed Potion, actually, because I am taking way more damage than I'd like here. I'm down to 20 HP, which is a little dangerous. Master of Strategy reshuffles. I already removed the Sadistic Nature, right. Let's do Sweeping Beam, Sucker Punch, and then conclude for kill. Okay. Alright, annoying that I'm down to 20. We got a Skill Potion to Fragment Empty Body, Seeing Red. Empty Body is fine, Seeing Red is okay. Let's take the Empty Body. And then going left here, Snecko. Okay, I have to be really careful. I don't want to lose more HP. Let's do this. I should have done Sweeping first in case it gave me something as good as Eruption. Okay, at least I have some block here. Alright. Genetic Algorithm is expensive. Luckily, the Enlightenment is cheap, though. Yeah, I can't do the panic button, though. Yeah, let's do Enlightenment, Blind, Genetic Algorithm, and Doom and Gloom. Okay. Another 6. Okay. Let's do Empty Body, Strike, Sucker Punch, and I'll save the Tranquility for when I need it. 16. That is a problem. That is a problem. I just have to defend for block, right? Let me see if the Skill Potion gives me something good. Glacier is nice. Yeah, let's do Glacier. Evokes the Dark Orb, then do Defend. I can do Metallicize, and might as well do Pressure Points. Okay. Another 22. I mean, yeah, let's risk Eruption, then Compile Driver, a Strike for free. Unfortunately, I don't have enough. I needed way more energy to be able to play these two. So instead, I have to do Tranquility. And I am just barely alive. Okay, I would not like if I die here. And unfortunately, I'm not that far off from doing that. Alright, we got a Fear Potion, Bane, Leap, or Crusher. So let's take the Leap to have a little bit of block. Here I got Damara at the start of your turn, gain 1 mantra. Okay. And then here, okay, Cultists, I have to be very careful. Let's start with the Sweeping Beam. Okay, let's do Sash Whip, Compile Driver, and then let's do the Blur to have at least a little bit of block next turn. Okay. 18. There's genetic algorithm. That's nice. Not quite enough, but it should get me close, especially with an uppercut. Right? Because, yeah, now I'm fully defended. Let's also do outmaneuver. Okay. Okay, starting to get really worried. Yep, especially with a hand like this, where there's nothing I can do. Right? So even if I throw the Fear Potion, 2 strikes are enough to get rid of this guy, then a blind. I still need to defend against 15. I don't have any block cards. Alright, let's reload. Use the potions a little sooner. But yeah, I think I just gambled. Coffee dripping might have been a mistake because I realized I was going to take a lot of damage. I mean, I was constantly taking a lot of damage. It's a sweep beam. How about if I do a scrape to draw cards? This might change the RNG enough to make a difference. Let's hope so. Okay. Yeah, no, there's a turn where I just don't get any block cards. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, that's a bummer. Let me try one more time. What can I do differently? I guess maybe with the blurs, play the speed potion too. That way the next turn I don't have to defend at all. That might be an option. Yeah, let's try this. So, how about if instead of the sweeping beam, let's skip that. Let's just do scrape. I will still throw the fear potion. Let's actually do that. Throw the fear... How do I do this? Okay, wait. Cancel this. Okay, so throw the fear potion, then do scrape. Okay. Then do Sash Whip, drink the Speed Potion, then do Blur and Sweeping Beam. Yeah, let's try this. And then let's also do Miracle Genetic Algorithm. That way next turn I'll be fully defended. Okay, good. This is the turn where I didn't draw any defensive cards. Ooh, can I enter Wrath? 24? Yeah, if I can get rid of this guy, I could be in Wrath. Let's do Eruption, Strike, and then another Strike. Let's do Blind 2. Let's get rid of the Purity as well. Okay, so I am fully defended here. And then here, interesting, I have the empty body, 2 strikes. Is that going to be enough? No, I don't think so. Let's do 2 strikes. Then you go for the eyes here. Let's do empty body first. 10, I have 15. So even if I weaken this guy, it's still 12. I have to drink the Essence of Steel Potion too. Or I'll survive with 1 HP. That works too. Yeah, if I can. Let's might as well. 24. Jack of all trades gives me Dark Shackles. That should help with something. Let's do that. Okay. And then the backliner I can target with the shivs. Let's also weaken this guy. I still need to drink the... actually, I have a defend here. I was thinking maybe I need to drink the Essence of Steel Potion, but let's save it. Alright, and then here I can do Enlightenment. Doom and Gloom and Conclude is not enough, right? I can fully defend though. No, I can't even fully defend. Let's do Tranquility and Inner Peace. Oh boy, I can do Eruption, and then Doom and Gloom, and Conclude. Beautiful. Okay, just barely alive with 1 HP. You got a Liquid Memories, which is at least a nice potion to have. Flurry of Blows is interesting. I do feel I switch stats often enough. And then here, I cannot get the Ritual Dagger because I will die, so I have to gain the gold instead, and I have to survive with 1 HP against the Gremlin Leader, which I might have a chance against, although maybe not with this opener. At least I do have Genetic Algorithm and Scrape, so that's good. Let's do Scrape. Okay. Then do Genetic Algorithm, Blur, and Leap. Alright. So I think the backliner is going to attack me by 27, and I have 26 already, so I don't need that much. Plus the 7 here. I think I should have enough, especially if I weaken the backliner, right? Because now it's only 25. I'm actually fully defended. Beautiful. Let's outmaneuver, defend, and then conclude. Alright. So I should be able to easily get rid of the shield gremlin. Okay. And then here, risky. Let's do Sash Whip. Okay. Then a strike. Then let's do Vigilance and Inner Peace to draw because I have energy. I was kind of hoping for the Eruption here. Let's do Eruption, then Sweeping Beam. And then, yeah, let's do Blade Dance. Go for the ass and play the shivs here. Okay. So far, so good. Nah, unfortunately, I'm being attacked here. I need something really amazing out of this, and unfortunately, I didn't get it. Is there anything I can bring back with Liquid Memory? Something that will allow me to defend against quite a bit. I can apply weakness with the uppercut. Let's definitely do that. What can I just apply? Can I deal damage? Do I have a strong damage card? The pressure points will deal... No, right. I didn't even play it, so it's not going to be enough. I guess the best block card in my discard pile, or attack card in my discard pile, is the uppercut, actually, right? The 13 damage. Yeah, that's not going to be enough, right? With vulnerability, that's going to be 30-something. What if I do... Hang on, let's try it. Let's do Eruption, Miracle, Strike. Actually, okay, that is enough with the potion. It is enough. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, so barely perfect this one too. 1 HP. Got Blue Candle, Unplayable Curse cards can never be played. Whenever you play Curse, lose 1 HP and exhausted, as well as an attack potion. Foreign Influence is good. True Grit is nice too. Let's take the Foreign Influence though. I really need a way to heal. 1 HP is tough. Alright, I can get a Wraith. That also gives me... Oh, right, and that gives me max HP, which is great. We got the boot. Whenever you do 4 less unlocked attack damage, increase you to 5. Okay. And then, Snake Plant is going to be tough. Luckily, I'm not being attacked. I think I have to risk... I don't think I'll play the Wraith here. Let's do Foreign Influence, Thunder Strike, Pummel Strike, Sucker Punch. Those are all not desirable. Let's take the Pummel Strike. I'll do Eruption, Pummel Strike. A regular Strike, then Blur, and you know what? While I'm not weakened, let's also play the Hyper Beam. Okay, good, good, good. I think that was worth it. There's a chance I might have not been able to survive next turn. We got a regen potion, which I might drink soon. Prepare Rampage Acrobatics. Let's take the Acrobatics for card draw. Unfortunately, I can't heal here. All right, that regen potion might have to carry me for a little bit here. Let's drink the regen potion. Okay. All right. Do I want to get rid of the curse? Yeah, I might have to. Okay. Then do pressure points, metallicize, blur, and strike. And you know what? I have to drink. Might as well drink the Essence of Steel potion. I will need it. And also, it gives me block this turn too, right? Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. Yeah, I need 14. Actually, wait, hang on. I have 17. If I weaken the backline, it's going to be... I need 20, so that's not enough either. I think that's the only thing I can attempt, though, right? There's nothing else I can try. So let's do uppercut, target the backliner. No, not even close. Well, I mean, it was kind of close. Not very close, but kind of close. Actually, just one away. All right, so very, very close. Bummer. All right, also, there goes one of my plate armors. Let's do acrobatics here. I'll get rid of the defend. Let's see what the Jack of all trades gives me. Blind. Try to get rid of the artifact here. I think I will risk the eruption. Then do sweeping beam. Oh, flurry of blows. That's nice. Then do sweeping beam. And then I have the tranquility in case I need to exit wrath next turn. Okay. Alright, yep, I might have to exit wrath very urgently here. Let's do... I think I'm going to blind this guy. Alright, then do genetic algorithm. I have to play tranquility, compile driver, and conclude. So let's do compile driver, tranquility, flurry of blows. So 26. Yeah, I should be... I mean, obviously I can't perfect, but at least I'm alive. There's the foreign influence. I couldn't have played that anyway. Actually, I did perfect that turn, so that's interesting. Let's do Sash Whip, Strike, and yeah, I don't know how I'm going to defend against the 50-something incoming here, 51. Well, I do have Eruption, Flurry, Lady Blade Dances, and then do Defend an Empty Body. That's not going to be enough, right? So, 6, 18, no, I'm dead. What can I do differently here? I think I can do differently by not going for Pauper. That might have been an approach. Let's drink this again and drink this again. I don't think there's much I can do differently. What if I don't get rid of the Wraith? It will save me 2 HP. Well, that and the other curse. Let's do pressure points, metallicize, blur, strike. I honestly thought I played optimally, so... Well, let's see if there's anything I can change, but I don't have high hopes here. What if I get rid of the artifact on this guy first, so knowing that I cannot perfect anyway? Let's do that, because then there's a higher chance that I might be able to... just apply weakness on this guy earlier. Yeah, that might help. Alright, here I'll still do acrobatics, and I will still play the Jack of all trades, and that gave me a blind. Okay, an extra turn of weakness is good. And then, yeah, let's do Eruption and Sweeping Beam, as well as a Flurry of Blows. Okay, so now this guy will actually steal something, which could try to get back, so that might be a better play too. Yeah, Genetic Algorithm. I do have to get rid of this guy though, right? Yeah. Conclude is 24. Oh, right. No, I actually have to exit wrath. Right. All right. Let's do blind for more turns of weakness. Good. Then do Sash Whip. All right. Compile driver. Oh, the conclude is not going to be enough to get rid of this guy, though. Will I be in trouble? Let's do tranquility. Oh, no. I have the flurry of blows. Beautiful. I don't have any block this turn. Fine. I think it's okay. Yeah, because I didn't have genetic algorithm. Last time that genetic algorithm did help me. Here, let's do strike, and I think I'll just get rid of all of these. I don't think there's much I can do. I needed something. I needed something amazing. I just didn't get it. Let's do, wait, Scrape would, actually, it will give me a go for the S, but the enemy is already weakened, so I'm not sure how much that will help me. Let's do Scrape, okay. Then I go for the ice. Yeah, I can play everything I have here, but even playing everything still leaves me with a lot. Actually, wait, 38, I have 26, 30. 8 away. The only other thing I can think of is not playing the acrobatics when I did, and that might change the card draw order. Let's try that one more time, but I'm getting desperate. I think the next run through, if I can't survive this one, I think the next one I have to try to go for, not go for Pauper and just embrace rare cards. Let's still get rid of the curse, though. Okay? Oh, and I should drink this, and I should drink this as well. All right. So then I uppercut this guy to make sure I can apply weakness for longer. Am I actually dead here because I miscalculated? 19? No, I'm only losing 3 HP. I'm fine. Okay. Actually, no, I'm losing 7 HP. I'm still fine, though. Alright. Okay, so let's not do acrobatics. Instead, I think I'm just going to Doom and Gloom and Vigilance. Let's see if that... Oh, I should have played the Flurry of Blows. That was a mistake. Let's see if the Dark Orb makes a difference. Okay. Alright, everyone is attacking me here. I think I will risk the Eruption. Let's do that. Then do Jack of all trades, Flurry of Blows. Alright, Sweeping Beam. That brings back the inner piece. That is kind of nice. That is nice. Let's do Sucker Punch, Deep Breath. That's not something I had before, so that should change the RNG quite a bit. Because now I can do things like Inner Piece and Empty Body. Wait, is that going to be enough? 14, 16, 22. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm still alive. Not by much, though. Okay. And then here I can do Flurry of Blows, Eruption. Then Flurry of Blows again, Doom and Gloom. Okay. We'll go for the Ice for an influence for a signature. Oh, I don't have it. Well, I could play the Strike and then play the signature move. Let's do that. Okay. Because it is 60 damage. Unfortunately, next time I'll be in Wrath, and I don't think there's a way I can defend. There's the Uppercut to apply weakness. Let's do Acrobatics. Okay, so if I do something like the Vigilance... No, here, let's do Tranquility, Flurry, Eruption, Flurry again, and Vigilance. No, that's the best I can do here, right? No, not even close. I feel like... Okay, I'm going to try one more thing, and if it doesn't work out, I have to reload and try again without going for Pop, which will make my life easier, of course. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and I did not hold back. I did not reject any rare cards. I kept the Sadistic Nature Secret Weapon. Because of that, I had enough gold to afford both the membership card and the Toxic Egg, which means all the skills I got after a certain point were all upgraded, which is nice. I also picked up the Echo Form because I'm not going for a Popper, so yeah, I think, and obviously I have way more HP now, so I think this deck should be much better. Let's start with the Wraith and Blur at Acrobatics, okay? Yeah, and I can just do Compile Driver and Flurry of Load, okay? Flurry of Blows, I mean, right? So, and here I have enough block. Let's see what the Fort Influence gives me. I think I'll take the Bowling Mash here. Okay. Then let's do Doom and Gloom. Also, of course, because instead of the boss rally, I took the Runic Pyramid. So that way I was actually able to heal. Wait, 1422. I am fully defended, so no need to play any defensive cards. Let me see what the prepared gives me. Yeah, I probably don't need these two. And let's just do a strike. Okay. I mean, I might not be able to break the big attack, but I think I should be able to survive. Okay. Alright, here let's do Sadistic Nature. Jack of all trades gives me a Mind Blast, which is not useful, but very close to giving me the backliner. Fine, let's do Mind Blast and then a Blade Dance. Okay. Oh, right, the backliner hadn't had a chance to get rid of anything yet. Alright. Okay. Alright, so 28 incoming. There's the Echo Form, unfortunately a little too late. We get rid of the injury. Let's do blind. No, I don't think there's much I can do. 12. Let me see. The liquid memories bring back anything useful. How about a vigilance? That's 8. And then I cannot even exit calm to gain energy that way. Oh boy, let me see what the swift potion gives me first. Okay, there's the uppercut. That's not enough. I could do uppercut and sucker punch for weakness, but then that's still not enough. Actually, wait. If I do miracle uppercut, then piercing wail. That would be enough to bring it down to only 10 incoming, and now the leap is enough. Okay, good thing I saw that. Alright. Alright, here I have another 8 incoming. I think I'll save the Enlightenment for later. Let's do outmaneuver. I have to play 1 defend, and then let's also do conclude. Okay. Alright, 51 incoming. That's a big fish here. Let's at least have energy, right? Let's do empty body. Flurry of blows, or sorry, those the inner piece, then flurry of blows, and empty body. Okay. And then let's apply weakness to the backline with sucker punch. Okay, down to 38. Best I can do is 2 blocks though. That's, well, at least I'm alive. Yeah, fine. Nothing else I can do, obviously. Anything? Wait. So I have 24. I need 30. So I need 14 extra block. Is there a single card that gives me 14 block? No. Even the empty body is only 10. Leap is 12. That's the closest. Let me see if the attack potion gives me something. Go for the S. The enemy's already weakened. I don't really need the others. Let me still grab what? I already have to go for the S. Let's still play that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, again, I needed to draw 14, at least 14 block for my draw pile, and I don't have that much. So, yeah, let's just do regular attacks here. At least, again, I am not dead, so that's good news. Okay. Right, here, Eruption Star, of course, at the bottom. Let's do 1. Actually, let's do Enlightenment first. Actually, let's do Prepared first. Okay. Yeah, get rid of these 2, I think. I'll do Enlightenment, then double Eruption, and then pressure points. Okay, I should be able to play Vigilance next turn. Right, alright. For a second, I thought, did I miscalculate this? No, I think I'm good. Here, let's do... I want to play the uppercut, but I also want to play the... Actually, I have to play the Vigilance. What if instead I'll just do uppercut and just do Tranquility? Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. And again, it's nice to have a little bit leftover energy left, right? Alright, here let's do blind, outmaneuver, blur, and loop. Okay. Another 24. Oh, this is while I'm in Divinity, thanks to the Amaro. Alright, fine. Let's do Doom and Gloom. It's actually a lot of damage with the Dark Orb there. Compile Driver, play 2 shivs, Sucker Punch, single fish, and that's enough. Or single strike. Did I say fish? I meant shiv. Got a Regen Potion, which is nice. Juggernaut, Seeker, Alpha. I mean, Seek helped me a lot yesterday. Let's take it. And then here, definitely going to take the Black Star. At least some additional relic going to defeat it. It's a little unfortunate. I didn't pick up any energy relics, but I think the Black Star is definitely worth it. Alright. So, maximizing elites again. I see a 3 elite path. Actually, multiple. So they merge here. Up until this point on the left, I'll get 2 question mark rooms, 3. On the right, I'll get 4. And then after this point, I get another 2. So this would be great for... yeah, this would be great to get Mystery Machines. So let's start over here. Alright, so that took a little bit of a longer break there. Alright, so let's start off with a blur, strike, and conclude. I'm going to be a little worried that I don't have extra energy. Act 3 was only 2 energy, might be a challenge. Let's do Jack of all trades here. Impatience. Ooh, should I do Blasphemy with the Impatience? I would have to do the Eruption first, right? That's a little too risky. It will only draw me 2 cards and might not be enough to deal enough damage. So let's instead do something like Vigilance. Gonna get rid of the Wraith and then a Strike. Okay. And then, yeah, see, if I played the Impatience, I would have only drawn these two. That would not have been enough. Here, let's do Pressure Points, Uppercut. And then let's do Miracle Leap. Yep, that way I am fully defended, and I just need to deal 41 damage. I have a Blasphemy. That should be doable, right? Oh, no. I think I have to risk it here. Let's do Eruption first, then do Blasphemy, then do Acrobatics. Okay, yep, luckily I have 2 strikes. Beautiful. Alright, so we got a Bottled Miracle, Blizzard, Skewer, Wild Strike. Skewer is not bad, but again, I don't have a lot of energy. It is pre-upgraded, though. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, here, I mean, so I have a Wraith and an Injury. I do have Blue Candles, so yeah, let's try to go get Curses. Let's take the Regret here. Okay. But have to get Unique Curses, though. That might be another challenge. Alright, I guess I'll just do Vigilance and Blur. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. I do have some AoE damage cards. Hopefully I can draw them together with the Blasphemy. That would be great. Okay, did not draw them. Alright, let's go for the Ice. Then Uppercut. I do have plenty of block, right? Yeah, I should be fully defended. Let's do Uppercut. And then how about Outmaneuver? Yeah, I'll get rid of the right so I have a free hand. Okay. The Outmaneuver should give me plenty of energy. If I get the Blasphemy with that would be great here. No, I didn't. Alright, luckily I'm not being attacked, though. Let's do Sadistic Nature, Pressure Points. Then do Sucker Punch. Actually, hang on, this is 50. So yeah, I think if I do Sucker Punch, then Skewer. Okay, that'll be 40 damage. So this guy's very close to death. I could have considered playing a Miracle there, I guess, but I think it's... I hope it's fine. Still no Blasphemy. Let's get rid of the Injury, then do Miracle Prepared. Yeah, I probably don't need the Enlightenment in this particular case. Let's also get rid of a Defend. Okay. Then do Flurry of Blows, Compile Driver. Then Blade Dance, play the Shivs. Oh, well, Shivs with the... Actually, here, let's Shiv. No, that's not going to be enough for this guy, right? How do I do this? I guess I'll just play the Leap and the Defend. Let's do 1 Shiv at least, okay. Already taking some damage. Alright. And then finally there's a Blasphemy. Is that going to be enough? I hope so. Let's do Blasphemy, then Doom and Gloom. And then Flurry of Blows and a Shift. Beautiful. Alright. Got a Strength Potion, which you want. I probably don't need the Regen Potion anymore. Let's take the Strength Potion instead. Finisher is interesting. I don't have that many shifts. I think Cold Snap might be a little better. Turbo is even better. Let's take the Turbo because I have the, what do you call it? The Runic Pyramid. Let me just make sure I'm on the right path. Yeah, between this and this Elite, I have to get to this one. Okay. Alright, here I got the Jawworms. Honestly, I have to admit, I'm doing surprisingly well without extra energy. Thunderclap is nice. Core Surge is a better attack card, though. Let's take that. Let's do Core Surge. Skewer is not enough. I do have Orichalcum, so I probably won't play the Blur here. Let's just do Skewer. Okay, yeah. Not happy with how much damage I'm taking. Good thing I didn't take the Coffee Dripper. I think that was a big mistake my first run through. Alright, 14. Leap. Oh, actually, I have enough block already. You know what? Let's do Blur, Leap, and then a Defend. Let's also get rid of the right so I can draw a full hand next turn. Alright. Okay, lots of incoming here. There's an Enlightenment. That is interesting. So I think I'll do Enlightenment. Let's do Eruption. Should I do Vigilance first? I'm going to risk Vigilance. Let's do Vigilance first, then Eruption. Then, Conclude is enough for this guy. It was enough before too, right? Let's do another Eruption, Strike, and then Miracle, Strike, and Conclude. Okay. And I just need 8 damage, which I have, actually, I guess 14. I haven't played the Genetic Algorithm in a long time, right? Where is it? Oh, right, I didn't get it this time around. Right, that was my first time around. For a second, I was like, I miss playing the Genetic Algorithm. Yeah, this is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, you got a Stanship Potion. That might be... it is a necessary potion, but I don't know which of these to give up. Let's give up the Bottled Miracle. Yep. Tear, Piercing Well, Evolve. I had a Piercing Well already, right? Yeah, and it has been very useful. I don't think I need Evolve. Let's take the Terror. Okay. Alright, here I got another shop. Beautiful. I can afford everything. So let's take Duvidol. For each curse index, search come with 1 strength. Single, when adding cards into deck, you may raise your max by 2 instead. And toolbox at the start of each combat, choose 1 of 3 random colorless cards and add the chosen card to your hand. Wait, do I have another shop? I do have another shop right after this. Okay, so I don't want to spend all of my gold. But let's grab... I don't have a quick slash. I do have the sweeping beam. Let me sort A to Z just to make sure I don't accidentally pick up a duplicate. So, I don't have a sweeping beam, right? I had that the first run through. I don't have it now. Yeah, I don't have a quick slash either. I think I'll take the sweeping beam and the quick slash. Tranquility, prostrate, foresight. I have the tranquility already. I don't think I'll need another one. Let me just make sure I didn't take... yeah, I don't think I need the others. Let's save the rest of the gold for the next shop. I probably will be able to afford everything there. If I want to get to Encyclopedia, should I grab a foresight? Who's my final boss, by the way, here? Time Eater. Yeah, foresight is not going to be horrible. Same with Deep Breath. Actually, Deep Breath is a 0-cost card. Not the best against the Time Eater, but no, still, it is card draw. Let's take Deep Breath, let's take Foresight. And again, I have the gold to be able to afford... You know what? Let's take the Prostrate too, then. Yeah, fine. I have Tomorrow. It'll help me get to Divinity faster. I could also take Secret... You know what? Let's do it. Yep. And then there's nothing I need to remove. I don't think I need to buy any of the potions. Let's save the gold for the next shop. Okay. Alright, Giant Head, Trip Blind, Hand of Greed. Hand of Greed is nice. It is expensive. I think Trip might be better. Let's take that. Okay. Secret Weapon. Is there anything I urgently need? I could enter Wrath immediately, right? Let's do Foresight, Wraith, Jackal Trade gives me a Swift Strike. You know what? Yeah, let's grab the Eruption, enter Wrath, and then do Trip and Swift Strike. Okay. Actually, a little worried about this. Quick Slash Acrobatics. Let's get rid of these two. I wonder if I can defend fully without exiting Wrath. That might be great. Let's do Terror, Prostrate. 22. Yeah, the Blur would be enough. Anything I need to seek? Flurry of Blows and... I don't know, Foreign Influence. Let's risk it. Let's seek the Flurry... Oh, actually, Blind should be enough too, right? Let's grab Blind and the Foreign Influence. So, 19. Yep, that way I'm fully defended. Fiend Fire. Hyper Beam. Yeah, let's do Hyper Beam. I don't think I rely on orbs that much. Yeah, and then let's also do Acrobatics. Get rid of the Defend. Go for the Ice, Compile Driver, and Hyper Beam for 117. Beautiful. Do I want to do Blur? Might as well. I have the energy. Let's save some block for next turn. Alright, I'm not being attacked this turn, which is fine. Get rid of these two. Okay. Let's do Prepared. I don't mind playing the Enlightenment. Let's do that. So let's do Enlightenment, and then I can do the Shivs, the Doom and Gloom, and then the Conclude. It's almost enough to kill. Alright, the vulnerability definitely helped here. 19, I think I just need to deal a little bit of damage. Worst case, I can exit Wrath, but ideally I wouldn't. 22. Alright, I might have to exit Wrath. Actually, I can fully defend this way while still staying in Wrath. Alright, beautiful. And then I just need to deal 9 more damage, which I can do with the Sweeping Beam. Awesome. Alright, perfect. This one got Overkill. We got Lantern, Sage come with additional energy, as well as Pentagraph at the start of boss combat, still 25 HP, which is great. A Bottled Miracle, which I don't think I'll take, and Cut Through Fate. Great card. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, and then here, I can again buy everything. Anchor, Sage come with 10 block, Question Card, Future Card Rewards, and 1 additional card to choose from, and Abacus. I mean, I don't really need it, but might as well take it. One of you shuffle, draw block, and 6 block. Also grab the Apotheosis. I don't think I need Reaper. Let's grab the Equilibrium. I think that's it. I don't think I need the rest. I could remove something. Yeah, there's nothing I really urgently need to remove, right? There's a chance I might... Wait, is there a chance I might be able to get curses? Yeah, I still have plenty of question mark rooms. I don't think I need Reaper, right? Yeah, let's skip the rest. Do I want Madness? Does set something to 0. Fine, let's take the Madness. Alright. And I think going forward, I should reject all cards to get more max HP. I'm okay losing the Golden Idol, because I still have Black Star and lots of elites. Well, 2 more elites. So let's lose the Golden Idol and gain more gold. Okay. And then here I got Vajra, so I should come with 1 strength. Beautiful. And then, obviously, it doesn't make sense to skip an elite to go for a shop, right? Because I already have everything I need to. I don't think I need... I already have I Like Shiny. I can't get Collector Bonuses. Violence is interesting for card draw. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, let's do Sadistic Nature and Violence. I was hoping for E damage. I did not get it. Let's do... I think I'm going to drink the Strength Push. I'm a little worried here. Let's do Flurry of... hang on. Cut Through Fate first. Alright, there's a strike, but only a strike. Yeah, that is enough for this guy, and then I can do Sucker Punch and another strike for this guy, and then do 1 more strike and get rid of the Wraith. Okay. 39 incoming. I have 18. There is the Apotheosis. That's nice. Let's do Apotheosis, Then Miracle, get rid of the Regret. Foreign Influence gives me Quick Slash or Pummel Strike. Not even going to consider Grand Finale. I mean, Pummel Strike is just strictly better, right? Let's do Pummel Strike. I think I'll do Acrobatics. Get rid of the Curse there. Doom and Gloom would be enough for the backliner, but then I will need still some more block. Let's do Prepared. Okay, at least I got Seeker Technique, so that's good. Let's get rid of these two. Then Seeker Technique. Actually, Equilibrium is not bad. I could just grab the Seek too, but actually, why don't I just grab the Seek and then seek the Equilibrium together with the Enlightenment, because then a bunch of stuff gets 0 cost here. Alright, beautiful, and I'll be fully defended. Yeah, let's do Doom and Gloom and then Uppercut. That way this guy next turn is vulnerable. After the Eruption, is that going to be enough? Luckily I'm not being enough, so it doesn't matter if it's... I'm not being attacked, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's enough. I can just place some attacks here. Let's do Compile Driver, and Conclude is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one too. Got out of 4. If you do not play any attacks in your turn, get additional energy next turn in Strawberry. I'm pick up Race to by 7. Beautiful. Also got an attack potion. So wait, I started off at 72, right? I need to get to 102. So I still need to reject a bunch of cards, right? Let's start. Yeah, the sooner I start, the better. Alright, here I got Happy Flower. Every 3 turns get extra energy. That's beautiful. And then here I got the Transient. Okay. 30 incoming. The bomb is not a bad idea if I can deal enough damage on turn 1. Let's do Foreign Influence for a Heavy Blade, which should deal enough damage. So then I can do the bomb. And then that way I'm not too worried about the next... Well, next turn I have plenty of block thanks to the Horn Cleat. Not Horn Cleat. Yeah, Horn Cleat. Actually, I'm fully defended here, so I don't have to do anything, but just for fun, I will do the Terror, Jack of all trades. Maybe not do the Violence. Let's double defend, free up my hand a little bit. And, yep, that's it. And then the bomb will deal 40 damage, so I just need to deal a little bit extra here. Let's do Sadistic Nature, Madness, Sweeping Beam, and, Quick Slash. I do have the energy, right? Might as well play some stuff to free up my hand again. So how about I'll play the Piercing Wail here. Okay. Alright, 60. Let's do go for the S, Cut Through Fate. Ideally, I would draw... Actually, Uppercut is fine. No, it should be fine because of Sadistic Nature, right? Yep, beautiful. I could do Blasphemy in the last turn. Yeah, why not, right? Because the enemy will die this turn, so I can do the Blasphemy safely, then do Sucker Punch, Compile Driver, and that should be enough, right? Beautiful. Okay, we got a Blessing of the Forge, which I don't think I'll need. You know, Blade Dance Tranquil. A little too late for the genetic algorithm. I think I'll go for max HP. I have enough cards, and if I get lucky with another relic, another max HP relic, I will be able to get the stuff modifier. Flash of Steel is interesting. I don't think I'll do Transmutation. Let's take the Flash of Steel. There's a Seek. Very tempting to start with that early on. Unfortunately, I don't have enough attacks to deal a lot of damage, but let's grab Seek. What if I do Apotheosis and Echo Form? Yeah, let's set up. Let's do Apotheosis Echo Form. Play this, then do the Echo Form, and then do Blur. This should give me plenty of block for next turn. Might as well do Flash of Steel, though. Okay. Alright, 18. Yep, I'm fully defended here. No need to play the Eruption. I think I'll double play the Cut Through Fate. Turbo and Skewer, both are great. Okay. And then actually, if I don't do anything this turn, I probably do want to play the Regret, though. And the Eruption. Wait, hang on. So 1836. I can actually enter Wrath here. Let's do that. Free up my hand. Get rid of the curses. And then do a strike. Okay, that way I'll draw a full hand next turn. And actually, can I do a Skewer twice here? Oh, let's do it. Okay. Yep, that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, got Prayer Wheel, normal enemies, drum additional card reward, and Teardrop Block at Strategic Combat and Calm. Very nice. A Smoke Potion, which I don't need. And let's once again take max HP here. Okay. Alright. I never got... Well, actually, I was going to say I never got combo. I don't really think I have a chance to get combo either, though. So, yeah, maybe that's a moot point. Here, let's do Doom and Gloom. Then Hand of Greed would get rid of this guy and give me a little bit extra gold, so that's nice. Let's also do Sucker Punch and wait. Okay. Time-wise, yeah, I should be able to do this in less than 45. Let's do Echo Form. I think I'll wait here again. Yeah, let me get rid of the Wraith. Okay. I'll have to rest at the next rest side anyway, so I think that's fine. Alright, with Echo Form active, let's double up on the Prostrate to enter Divinity. Okay. Oh, no, I guess that'll happen next turn. That's fine. So then this turn I can do Eruption. And then let's do Flurry. Actually, here, I'll do Leap so I can play a Flurry. Let's do Deep Breath. Okay. And then Compile Driver. And another Eruption. Beautiful. Okay, let's see if this gives me an attack. It did not. That's fine. And then here I'm in Divinity. Okay, I was hoping to get a better attack card. Let's double up on the Blur, I guess. Okay. And then get rid of this guy with a Quick Slash. And then I just need any decent attack card, like a Cut Through Fate for this guy. Beautiful. Alright, so here we got an Explosive Push, which I don't think I'll take. Glacier. Oof, that is tempting. I will get to 101 max HP if I reject 2 cards, right? So I will be 1 short. Yeah, no, in that case, Glacier is good enough that we'll take it. I will take it, yeah. And then here, Shragadov is also good enough. Let's take it. Both are great defensive cards. Okay. Now, if I did reject the card at some point, an extra card at some point, I would have been able to get the stuff modifier, so that's something I think I missed. Alright, Apotheosis at the beginning. Even though I have one, I think it's really nice to get one here. Okay, so let's do Apotheosis. Then Shrug It Off. Okay, that should allow me to be fully defended. Let's also do Sadistic Nature, Blind, and Blur. Let's also get rid of the curse here. Okay. Okay, let's see. 15. I am fully defended even if I give it extra strength, which means I should probably be able to play the Blade Dance there. Anything I need to Secret Technique. I cannot play a lot of cards, so I don't know if it's worth to Secret Technique. Actually, Echo Form would be great. Yeah, let's Secret Technique the Echo... Oh, right. Never mind. I can't Secret Technique the Echo Form. It has to be the Seek, then Seek the Echo Form. And what? Should I Seek the Enlightenment? Might not be a bad idea for next turn. Although, no, I don't have a lot of high-cost cards. How about I'll grab something like Equilibrium for block. Then do Echo Form. And then I think I'll do Blade Dance, right? That'll force a transformation. Okay. Right, now I have Echo Form active. That should help. And I'm not being attacked. That's beautiful. I think I'll double up on the Eruption. Foresight? Nah, might be a little too much. Or Pressure Points? Nah, that might be a little useless. Let's double up on the Eruption here. Okay. Then do Flurry of Blows, Pressure Points, Foresight, play the... Should I do Apotheosis now again? I mean, I have to use it sooner or later. Might as well do it now. Okay, then Strike and... okay, let me see. I do have the Stanship Potion. Let me see what the attack potion gives me, though. Signature Move. Alright, beautiful. So I can do 2 shifts and then play the Signature Move. That is going to force a transformation, right? Yes, that's fine. I can only play 2 cards next turn, but at least I'm guaranteed not to be attacked. I could also do Piercing Wail to avoid the enemy gaining extra strength. That is worth it. So let's get... Actually, I think I'll just do Piercing Wail and conclude, right? So I can save the rest. So yeah, let's do Piercing Wail. Alright, I guess with Echo Form, let's play twice. Fine. Okay. The problem is I'm still in Wrath. I do have Empty Body and I have Vigilance, so that's good. Really tempted to double play the Skewer twice, huh? It is going to be 4 times 28 is 144. So twice is 288. Should be enough, right? Yep. Oh, no, it's not enough. Oh, well, luckily I have a miracle. Okay. How did I miscalculate? It must have been... Alright, it's fine. I got it. I perfect this one. Very happy with that. So yeah, second run through, 1364, and I think the difference was not taking the Coffee Dripper and also going for rare cards. Both of them helped me quite a bit. So the second run through, I perfected 5 of the 7 elites, got 2 of the 3 bosses. No real chance against the Act 2 boss, right? Yeah, nothing I could have really done there. But yeah, Act 1 and Act 3 boss were fairly easy. I got Mr. Machine. I like Gold was fairly easy thanks to the Midas modifier. I like Shiny, also relatively easy. I was not far away from being able to get the stuff modifier. I just needed to reject 1 extra card in addition to the last 2, which I didn't reject at that point because I knew, you know, I wasn't able to get it anyway. Highlander was fairly easy to pull off. No way to get curses. Yeah, I only saw a total of 3 curses. No curse on Act 2, unfortunately. On Act 3, I mean. But yeah, 1364. Let's see what that would have put me in the rankings. Obviously my first run through was not that great. 1364 would have put me, yeah, not a bad score. Would have put me tied for 33rd place. So that's not too bad at all. If I had somehow, oh, actually I would be 2 points below Cyberfox. Okay. Wait, no, I said, was it 64 or 34? Okay, now I don't remember. Was it 34 or 64? Either way, would have been in the top 40. If I had perfected one more boss, 14, either 30 or 60. I think it must have been 30 then, right? Yeah, 60 would have been too much. Would have put me in the top 20, perfecting that one boss. But yeah, that would have been very difficult to pull off. My actual score, though... Ooh, look at that, 874th. So the reason I'm actually not too upset about this is because usually when you die, you end up in a, you don't make it in top 1,000. So I think that means a lot of people actually died today. Yeah, it was a bit of a challenge, I think. Yeah, I should have realized at the beginning that rare cards helped me a lot. I should have just stuck with them. I thought I was a little too confident that I would be able to pull it off, and yeah, that was definitely a mistake, so not much I could have done about that. But yeah, I'm very happy with my second run through, and again, I'm sorry, it's going to be a very late upload today, but yeah, I'll be on time tomorrow, and I hope it was worth it to see a winning run at least. Anyway, let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a defect run with the All-Stars modifier that gave, I guess, same as today, but yesterday we did get Mind Blast, that made things a little easier, as well as Time Dilation became Hunter. So yeah, Cosmino did really well, tied with Gemino at 1633, congratulations. Gemino perfected 11 of the 13 elites, all the bosses got 6 collect bonuses, that's insane. So Gemino, just like me, skipped an elite on Act 3 to get an extra shop, so that means he only fought 13 elites, not 14, that was possible. But unlike me, he actually got lucky, and instead of not being able to get a single collector bonus out of that last shop, he was actually able to pull off a total of 6, which is impressive. And then rest of the modifiers were the same as me. He was able to get overkill and combo, missed the time modifier, actually played longer than an hour. And then interestingly, Gemino took the Coffee Dripper over Pandora's Box, and then he also had the Runic Pyramid later on, which I didn't take because I thought it might be a problem, because yesterday I think it was difficult to exhaust cards or remove cards from your hand, especially with the curses. But then later on, we both were able to get the blue candle, which did help a little bit with the curse problem. So yeah, great score from Gemino, congratulations. The next you have Mike here with 1559. PGM got 1533, Ichu got 1531, Cyberfox got 1508, which makes him in the top 100. So Cyberfox perfected 8 of the 13 elite, just like me, skipped the Act 3 elite for a shop, perfected all the bosses, but interestingly went for Highlander, which is interesting. I think most people decide to go for collector bonuses. And then also had the Empty Cage to remove curses to be able to go for Highlander. Was able to get overkill and combo, and mentioned that he had fun with the upgraded Seek, getting the Aggregate and then grabbing the Echo Form, which I sort of did once in a while too. I think I used the Seek to get the Echo Form as well. Wait, no, did I go for Popper yesterday? No, I think I went for, yeah, obviously with Become Hunter, Popper was very difficult. Anyway, so Cyberfox did make it in top 100. I unfortunately missed the top 100 by just a little bit. Actually, not by much. If I had one more point, I would have been tied for 100th place, but unfortunately, I don't. And so, yeah, I'm at 108th place together with the Dark. I guess we're both tied for 108th place. So I perfected 8 of the 13 leads, and again, missed the Act 3 elite for the shop, and then, yeah, unfortunately didn't get a single collector's out of that. I already had 2 collector's by that point. I had a collector's on the Bites and the Seek, which I got very early on. I also was able to get all the bosses, missed the Curse modifier, but was able to get Overkill and Combo, and also missed the Time modifier. So it's kind of sad that even though I perfected all the bosses, I didn't still missed the top 100, which is a shame. Just to keep going, I do want to give a shout out to Peltz, who ended up with 1471, Michael, who ended up with 1458, and Golbey, who has 1446. Golbey perfected 7 elites, all the bosses, only got 3 collector bonus. I also suspect he probably missed a few of the other modifiers because, he had one more collector bonus than I did. And then a much lower score, you had Grimgoth, who ended up, didn't even mention the score he had, and I scrolled a little bit, I didn't see his name. Perfected 7 of the 12 elites, all the bosses, took the Empty Cage over Pandora's Box, but at the end missed the Insignificant modifier by 2 cards, which is kind of funny. And then also mentioned that because I took the Pandora's Box, he had very different RNG. Well, I guess, and he didn't take Pandora's Box, he had very different RNG, and yeah, that's probably why he had such a low score. And then Alex also commented that he actually died to the Act 3, the Darklings, because he tried to go for Highlander, ended up with 9 HP at some point, had 4 curses, including the Pain and Regret, and then risked fighting a bunch of elites, and then unfortunately probably just got an unlucky turn against the Darklings and died there, so that definitely can happen. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I do want to mention, actually I died. It was top 40. If I had survived, or if I had my second run through, if that score was recorded, I would have had a pretty decent score. But yeah, as it stands now, I'm 81st. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you did, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.